So Jordin Sparks, of course, star of the new film Sparkle. Welcome to Chicago.
Thank you. It's always good to be back here. Gina, when I was on the show, was from here, and I'm still good friends with her. But I remember this was one of the first places that I did promo, and B96 was definitely the place that I was at. So.
I'm so glad you remember us. That's so awesome.
Yeah, it was fun because like after Idol, it was really the first experience I had with all the fans and being so close to them, and I was just like, whoa, because I didn't know, and Idol was so huge, and I was still getting used to everything. So it was really big, and we were in that. I think it was like a warehouse, and I had to walk down the stairs, and everybody was like, woo, it was awesome.
Oh my gosh, well, so glad you have good memories.
Oh, thanks.
You're B96. But of course, would you call this your acting debut? I mean, I guess. With Sparkle?
Yeah, I guess so, since it's my first movie.
Yeah.
Broadway was the Broadway
That's
debut.
That's true, Broadway.
So,
sure,
yeah,
we'll do your movie debut,
this is my first movie. So,
yeah, so talk about this film. I mean, what are the emotions? Because I have to tell you, it was a little bit, I wasn't too familiar with the original Sparkle.
Right, okay.
But I will say this was actually a lot darker than I expected it to be.
I know, which it makes me really excited because you see the trailer. I remember seeing the trailer for the first time when it came out, and I was like, they don't give away anything. And I was so excited. So everybody's going to be really surprised about it. But I had only become familiar with the original a couple months before I even knew about the audition. And, I watched it. I fell in love with it. I love anything musical, so I was all for it. And then once I signed on, that's when I realized what a cult classic it was and how beloved it was. And I was just like, okay, this is a daunting task. We're not only just making a remake, we're making a remake of something that a lot of people hold dear. So when we got into it, I remember the first couple weeks we did a lot of the emotional scenes and a lot of the darker scenes, and I remember telling the director, Salim, when are we going to do the performances? I don't want to cry anymore. Like, I'm over crying.
Right? Just like jump right into the hard stuff first,
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
I was like, I don't think I have any more tears, but there is a lot of emotions. I think there is a little bit of everything in this film. You laugh, you cry, you're uncomfortable, you're angry, you're proud. Like, you go through so many different things. I've seen it 3 times, and I ball every single time.
I started tearing up too, and I have to tell you, one of the things that made me tear up was seeing Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Now, when you watched the film, what was that like seeing her?
The first time I saw it, I was looking at it from not a cynical point of view, but like I had known the script in my head, so I was watching it going, well, where's this scene and where's that? And since I'm new to it, they were like, well, we couldn't fit everything because it would have been 5 hours long, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But I was also just this ball of nerves and anxiety because of watching Whitney. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. And I remember sitting in there, and I just lost it. There were 3 other people in the screening room with me, so it was pretty empty, and I knew who they were, so I just let the tears fall. It was the dry heaving and the sobs, and I just let it fall. But at the same time, I had this sense of pride because I was looking at her going, I was a part of this. I got to be a part of something that is her legacy. This is the last piece of her legacy, and I was a part of it. And also her family had said it was one of the happiest times of her life. So to know that, we brought that joy to her, I just got chills all over. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's amazing.
Was there one little anecdote or anything that you remember in particular being on set with her?
There's a few, and it's so funny because more and more like pop into my head as I keep talking. But there was this one time where I was singing under my breath, and I don't know why I was singing her song. I think it was because I knew she was around, but then again, I probably shouldn't since I knew she was around. But I was singing I Have Nothing, and I was walking up the stairs in the house, and all of a sudden I feel this hand on my shoulder, and I hear this, and I turn around, and Whitney's standing there, and I was like, what? And she goes, I forgot I sang that. And I was like, how did you forget that you sang this song? One of the biggest songs she's sang. Yeah. She's like, oh, I sang a lot of songs, and I just forget sometimes. And I was like, okay. And then she went into this story about the bodyguard and recording the soundtrack, and she was like, that day, I did not want to do it. I was not having it with anybody. I was 6 months pregnant. My feet hurt. I didn't want to do this. And she goes, she walked in, and she said, we're getting this over with. And she did it in 3 takes. And that's the song that came out of it. And I'm standing there looking at her like, all right, I need to step it up in the studio now.
Right, a
because
little inspiration.
It was crazy.
So, okay, they're going to give me the wrap-up soon. 2 last things I want to ask you. Mariah Carey on American Idol. How do you think she's going to do?
I actually think she's going to do really well.
Yeah.
Mariah has grown in the industry. You know, she's lived everything, ups and downs, different managements, different things, like everything. So I feel like she has the advice for the young kids who are just starting out. She can talk to the young adults. She can also talk to people on the older end of the spectrum. And I have a feeling she's probably going to perform, so I'm excited. I've been a fan of Mariah since I was in my mom's stomach, so yeah, so I can't wait.
Wow, and finally, congratulations to you and Jason for
Thank
1
you.
year. I saw that just the other day on Twitter, and I was like, I can't believe it's already been a year. You guys are so cute.
Thank you so much. He's awesome.
Oh my God, I can tell I love you guys.
Sorry, I get so giddy and I feel like such an idiot when I talk about it, but I can't help it. So he's great, and he would be saying hello right now if he could, but he's over in Australia working on a dance show with Kelly Rowland. So
what'd you guys do for the 1 year? Anything special?
he was on his way to Australia. I didn't get to see him, but you see these?
Yes.
He gave those to me.
Oh, those are beautiful.
They pretty. I haven't taken them out, and everybody's like, "You want to put some earrings in?" I'm like, "Nope, I'm good." Got them in. Good.
Do you think like maybe taking it to the next level?
You know what? It's something that we talk about, going through the tragedies we both went through, him breaking his neck, and then I lost Whitney. You know, your priorities kind of really shift when stuff like that happens. So it's a conversation that we've had. Stuff, it doesn't really scare us, but with so much stuff going on right now, like, not anytime soon.
Crazy.
It'll probably be eventual, but not anytime soon.
Well, I'm so excited for you guys. They're giving me the rap. He's mad at me.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, but good to see you, Jordin.
You too. Tell everybody I said hi,
I
please.
will, absolutely.